Welcome back to another episode of the 0 to 1 billion flipping trend thing. You guys obviously liked the last video, so, I'm back. First, what happened in the last video? You should watch it if you haven't already, I'll give you a lot more context. But we ended off in an hour and a half with around 7 million coins and access to Bazaar. If you want to see how I did that, go watch the video. But now that we have a little bit of money to do, we can start gassing this up and making so much exponential gains, it's ridiculous. First though, we need to talk about your guys' goal for today's video. Holy crap, you guys made me broke in the last one. So if you didn't know, for this series, for every 100 subscribers I gain through this entire series, you guys get 5 million coins, which I'll give to you at the end of this series. And last video, you guys destroyed with 400 subscribers gained 2 days after upload. Meaning I owe you guys 20 million coins, and I've made 7.6 from this series, so I'm in debt. So let's see if you guys can do it again. But the thing you have to remember, this isn't the America in the 1940s. We can't discriminate. You guys smashed the subscribe button. You've also got to smash the like and comment button. We don't discriminate anymore. It's just the rules. I don't know what to tell you. Either way, let's get into the video. Alright, so today I want to try a few different things for the methods here. So here's what I'm kind of going for. I'm going to be trying to get myself up some like basic Bazaar. I just unlocked Bazaar, and right now prices are pretty crazy for some of these items. That was not a voice crack, you heard nothing. But certain items have quite high margins, like Mutton, Jesus, or like Enchanted Mycelium. Some items have quite high margins, and I want to take, advantage of that while I still can, because odds are it's not going to last very long. Now, in addition to this, I'm also planning on doing some Oringo flips and some Jerry event flips. These are both coming up in a day or so, so I feel pretty confident I can make a lot of money by then doing both of those things. But of course, I need to do a little bit more flipping so I, have enough money to do those bigger flips. And at the end of this, I kind of want to start working on two things. One is going to be a lowballing area. Lowballing is an insane way to make money. And I'm also thinking about getting some minions down. I need to generate a little bit more revenue, but getting minions down, you can't lose money on them, especially if they're snow minions, so, I might as well do them, it's free labor. Who's not going to take it? They're small, so they're children. They don't get paid, so they're slaves, and they make you money. How can it get better than that? But first, let's get started off with some of the basic flips for Bazaar. So I've been doing this for a little bit on my main account as well, and there's kind of two ones I'm going for here, for the most part. This is going to be Enchanted Mutton and Enchanted Mycelium. Okay, I forget I'm broke. Yay, I love being broke. But both of these things tend to sell pretty fast, so I'll usually just buy some of them, and then I'll just, turn around and sell them in a little bit. Then this big one I'll do, oh my god, what? 830 filled already? That's an insane amount of profit. Quite literally, I bought that for how much? 4.6, selling it for 4.8. That's 200k flip in a minute. And mutton sold. So as we can see, these things are flying off the racks. Again, it's literally sold. It is such a good money-making method to be doing right now, because it is such high margins, and it makes me so much money. So I'm going to do this for 5-10 minutes. I'll cut back. I'll see how much money we got. It's flying off the walls. Dude, it's flying off faster than birth control after Halloween parties. Holy. Alright, so it's been a few hours. I've done this for a little bit. Spent maybe 20 minutes doing it. But now I have a good amount of money and can go into my second stage of my flip. Mostly because it's nighttime for me and I'm going to go to bed. I know, it's crazy. I sleep. I'm a human. Shocker. Besides the normal flips, there's also craft flips, which work super well. That's why this takes place with stuff that's Swarm, Ultimate-wise, which and some of the stuff. Basically speaking, you buy tier 1s, you buy 16 of them for 3.1 million coins, and you sell them as ultimate-wise 5s or whatever for more profit. This works out decently, I'm not going to lie to you, but it also takes a decent amount of time. Luckily for me, guess what? Turbo books exist, and turbo books have ridiculous profit margins. That's obviously not right, but let's just take Turbo Cane. I can buy 16 Turbo Canes for 400k. Hell, I can insta-buy 16 Turbo Canes for 600k and sell them for, 9 mil? So, not 9 mil. 900,000 coins. That's pretty crazy. Here's my favorite, though. This is with the new Kuja update. Such a good method. Actually crazy. Go with, strong mana, and you place buy orders, for like the low ones. And what works so great about this method is it costs like nothing. For example, I just bought 16 for 1 million coins per. If we go with strong mana and look at the margins, I bought it for 9, almost a mil per, 16 of them. They sell for 300,000 coins per. And people will accidentally insta-sell these things. I mean, hell, I've insta-sold these things on accident. I've lost like millions of coins. It's got a little bit better now, but still an addiction. Before I do cut back, though, I just want to put the rest of the stuff up on IH. These already have sold. That is crazy. It's just so much profit. Because people just accidentally insta-sell. It's such a good method if you have like zero money, just buying those books off rip, logging off for a while, and then coming back on. Because people do insta-sell them, and you make so much profit. It's insane. So it's like 2 days later, and I just claimed all my stuff from Bazaar, and I'm sitting at around 16 million coins. So I was able to basically double my money in around 2 days by doing Bazaar flips. I mean, the profit margins are insane. You saw how fast everything was selling. It was crazy. But I want to take a little bit of a different route. First, though, I want to build a house. This is for lowballing. It's not for fun. It's for lowballing. If I ask people to lowball and they see a basic-ass island, I'm getting... People are leaving instantly. Especially because I have a low level. So I need to have a decent house. So I'm going to go and build one. Alright, it's now time to start actually building. I think we've got a pretty flat area here. I think we'll do like a minor kind of like dirt shack thing. And then we'll kind of get going from there. Because I'm kind of thinking like this base shape. I'll fill in the walls a little bit. God, tree just despawn faster. Fill in the walls and it'll make like a, a stand. I need to make sure people can't, get out of here. I will not allow them to escape. I can't let even more children out of my basement. Didn't work out well last time for me. Alright, perfect. I think this is tall enough. Now we're going to make the area for me to be. So kind of back here. Then we're going to have people and the customers right along that line. First, I need to make it so we can, actually escape. Because fun fact, I might want to leave this place eventually. So I'll add a door because I don't want people to see this shitty island. So just a tip, if you have a shitty island, so one that looks like mine, it's literally just base, and if people saw it, they would not trust me in the slightest because I look like a homeless person. Good thing to do is make sure they can't leave. So by adding doors or trapdoors or something to make sure that they can't leave, it's just a good idea overall. And if you have a pretty nice building, that always helps, I'm also now realizing as I'm constructing this sure as shit is not square. I thought it was. I am very much so incorrect. Hey, that is fine, alright? So I'm thinking we're going to have some trap doors leading out the top, and then we'll have like a doorway going out as well. Oh, that's not how you build a trapdoor. Pro Minecraft gamer here. That's also not how you build a trapdoor. There we go. Got there eventually, huh? Alright, so this is what I'm going to have. This way people can see just leads to, a normal area. And they can't actually see what's outside at all. I mean, they can go up, they can try to look, but they're not going to be able to see what my island actually looks like. And honestly, this is a pretty humble thing. It took me legitimately 3 minutes to build. Not looking too shabby. And I just go here. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's centered. That looks right. I'm not going to change it. There's nothing that is going to make me change it. You can't make me. Unless you subscribe, maybe. That might make me change it. Alright, so right now it is season of cherry. And again, I'm trying to make this content a little bit more enjoyable, so I'm going to spice things up a little bit and do things a little bit differently. I'm going to see if I can buy some tier 1 snow minions for like 600, 700k per, and see if I can level them up. This is actually a really, really good method. It can make you a lot of money, but I'm going to do it for like 20 minutes, and we'll see how much money we're going to be making. I'll start out with 15 mil. Another thing I'm going to do once I'm done with this, though, is I'm going to do a little bit of investments for this. I'm not going to get into a whole lot. I've done videos on this before. But for the most part, I'm just going to be sticking with Krampus helms. Krampus helms make you a bunch of profit. I'm going to buy like 4 of them for like 2.8, 3 million coins per. And I'll sell them for like 3.5 or something to make a decent amount of profit. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes. And I've got myself 11 million coins. So I spent around 3.8 mil. And I have myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 snow minions. That's actually pretty ridiculous. I think I might have spent something on AH because that doesn't seem quite right. But I bought them at about 600,000 coins per, 7 of them. So it costs around 4.2 million coins. I'm going to be able to sell them for a lot of money. First, let me get all of them to tier 11, and then I'll start selling. Alright, so I just spent like 2 minutes, and now we're at 10.1 million coins. We start off with 15 mil, spent 5 million coins to get 7 to 11 snow minions. That's definitely worth some profit. We can sell them for about 1.1 million coins each, 7.7 mil. That's around 3 million coins profit. Pretty easy. That actually works out really, really well. Alright, so I just finished up selling all the snow minions. The footage corrupted. Sorry. Just deal. But if you're wondering how I actually sold them without wasting a whole lot of time, here's the reason. I didn't just go in the hub spamming like, oh, selling snow minions or whatever. I just went into Discord servers and said selling 7 snow minions or whatever it was and waited for people to respond. And if they did, I just hop on, get partied and sell them to them. So I have no time spent in-game advertising. I just do it all through Discord. Whenever I'm doing anything like that, I think that's kind of going to be my game plan. This is because it's super easy. I'm lazy. Kind of works out, you know? So now I'm chilling at like 20 million coins. My goal right now is just bizarre flip for a little bit longer. I want to start lowballing soon, but I'm looking to hit around 30 million coins before I actually start lowballing. So I'm kind of just going to start flipping, normal bizarre flipping, because it works, like Enchanted Mycelium, you know, all that good jazz, to like 30 million coins, and then I'll get minions down, and then I'll work on lowballing. That's kind of my game plan, I'm thinking. Especially because Enchanted Button Rever still has pretty good profit margins. Not quite as good, but they still have good profit margins. Enchanted Red Sand as well. There's a bunch of things that have good profit margins. I'm going to play around and flip for a little bit. Try to end up around 30 million coins. Alright, so I just finished up selling, and I'm at, as we can see, 28.7 million coins. I still got a bunch of stuff. I mean, I got a lowballing island down. It doesn't look like absolute trash. Actually, I lie. It's lopsided in every single way. It's not good. It's rectangular-ish obelisk igloo. The door is, like, not in the right spot. You know what? It's okay. It's home, alright? You don't dare insult my home, do you? You better not. Now, for my game plan in the future, next episode, I want to get myself down some minions. That's goal 1. Lowballing, big other thing. We've also got a Ringo coming up soon. Spooky, I'm not going to be there for. We got a Ringo coming up in 16 hours, which I can actually do. So my goal is going to be to get that done. Alright, just a quick recap of what actually happened in today's video. So we started off with around 7.3 million coins, and now we have 28, almost 29 mil. But we were able to build this, we were able to participate in a Jerry event, and do a bunch of different things. And I want to say this took me all around an hour and 15 minutes to do. Building in Jerry, or getting the snowman to craft them, took the longest time, with like 15 minutes each. Other than that, I just bizarre flipped, so I just spent like 3 minutes getting orders and then hopped off. So in total time, we are at 2 hours and 45 minutes-ish, approaching the 3-hour mark, and we're at 30 million coins. That seems really impressive. You're forgetting, I have a long way to go. So we'll have to see. We now have some of the stuff, the base stuff down that is going to be needed for the later. We now have some of the base stuff down that's going to be needed for the later parts of today's video. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like, see you guys next one. Peace out.